good job of wrestling for his last 2 matches. Now we're up to the heavyweights. The #1 pound-for-pound recruit from 2022, Nick Feldman against Hunter Catka.
Feldman, a redshirt freshman from Quarryville, Pennsylvania. 5-0 in the Clarion Open. That was his first collegiate event. And came back from a really tough injury last year. Just happy to be wrestling again. That's Hunter Catka coming out. The Brookhaven, Pennsylvania product. 4th year wrestling for Tech. He said it's a big year for him too. They made a bold statement. He said, if I'm not an All-American this year, I've failed myself. High standards for the heavyweight for the Hokies.
Depending on how you look at that, sometimes you're excited to hear that a person wants it bad, but then other times you don't want them to put too much pressure on himself. And it looks different on television, but right here live, these are big men. They wrestled in freestyle. Feldman winning both of their matches with a fall and then a decision.
Mentioned briefly the injury for Nick Feldman. Tom Ryan said he's grateful to even just be wrestling again. Hadn't wrestled since August of 2022 and found the success in the Clarion Open.
What I'm seeing already with Hunter Catka, Nick Feldman leads with his left leg, and he has a really good low single, sweep single to his opponent's right leg. When they wrestled before, Nick Feldman hit a few times. So now I'm seeing Hunter Catka putting that right hand to touch the mat, to check the mat. Because you see right there, that's what Nick Feldman does. And it's really smart to do it that way because he won't get stuck under the bigger heavyweights. But what Hunter Catka is doing is trying to keep that right hand kind of low just to defend.
And fighting 140 to go in the first. Again, Ohio State has wrapped things up. They've won the duel, but it's Catka and Feldman. Individual bout.
Nick Feldman is a very athletic heavyweight. He moves extremely well. He's not the biggest in terms of being mass, because there's some really big heavyweights out there that move well. Nick Feldman is really good at offense.
There it is, first shot. Catka, nothing doing.
He's got to keep Feldman honest. He's got to take shots like that just to say, look, I'm not just going to wait. And right there, he got in. Oh, look, he's going to try and pass it.
Don't twist the knees.
Look at this. He passed it, and now he's going to try and crunch. And now that looks like neutral danger, not quite. Feldman went to pass, and now he's going to try and step on his foot, trying to put pressure towards. He's stepping towards to put weight down. Nothing yet. Look, these are heavyweights here. No control. No control. Nothing yet. Control is not established until the referee says, I believe control is there. Short time. It looks like we're going to end it in this position.
That guy, that left leg of Feldman tucked under. And there you go, 0-0 through 1. So Nick Feldman, again, you mentioned pound for pound top recruit from Pennsylvania, the U20 Pan American Championship last year. His dad actually wrestled at Virginia Tech. There's a lot of connections there.
Wrestled at Virginia Tech, and as a matter of fact, he coached me. So, Josh Feldman, good guy. Wrestled with his brother, Zach Feldman, a doctor now. Good people. Ooh. Good mat return there. And this is where Hunter Catka wants to be. Keep the weight on Feldman. He's a bigger heavyweight, and he's got to stay on the shoulders. Keep the pressure forward. Now, he's got to move to the side. He just can't just lay there. He's got to move just a little bit.
Riding time up to 30 seconds now. And this, yeah, riding time can play a factor here, right? No score, 35 seconds. And Catka on top.
And this is where Feldman does not want to be, against a bigger heavyweight who actually knows what he's doing. And so there's an emphasis on top stalling, and that's why it's important that Hunter Catka continues to move and not just lay. He's got to act, move, because, again, that is something that's emphasized in college wrestling, top wrestling.
Continuing to do so. Coach Roby said this was the year for Hunter Catka. Come alive in that heavyweight division. And
right back up. He's got to do it again.
Got that locked grip on Feldman.
Really good job by Hunter Catka to pop his hips in. He popped his hips in, and that's why it's a different style of wrestling between folk style and freestyle. You look at the freestyle results, and you say Nick Feldman's going to absolutely crush Hunter Catka, but this is folk style. Folk style is more about control. Freestyle is about positioning.
Riding time at 1:48 in favor of Catka.
He's got to move to a side, but the referee's not calling stalling, so stay right there. 2-minute ride. No matter how good you are in high school, getting out from bottom is always going to be something that freshmen and underclassmen work on. He popped the hips and then slid his knee and then got right on top and not laying on the hips, laid forward towards the shoulders. And immediately, Feldman says, I'm not even going to try ride. Let me just do an optional start.
And clinch the riding time point here. Finds the first point of the bout on the escape for Catka.
This is where you learn about your freshman. You learn about him. He's in a tough situation. And now he's going to pop his hips. Look at it, popping the hips. He's got to get to the corner, break the grip, lace the ankle. Not yet. There's no control yet. Not quite there. Not like in high school. In high school, that would have been a takedown. But he's got to get his hips underneath him. And Feldman's got to continue to pop his hips in, pop his hips more. Break the grip. There it is. Pop the hips more. There it is. No, it's not there. Good job. We said it before. You got to be stingy. Got to be stingy. And Hunter Catka's just showed his stinginess there. Now, he knows that Feldman has to come after him.
He's got it by one. Gonna secure the riding point. Yeah, you mentioned it. Feldman has to go. Catka, oh, this would be huge for him moving forward.
Now, he got to stay center now. He's doing a good job. He said, you hear the coaching staff say, stay in there, Catka, stay in there. You don't want to give too much space. There's that sweep that he does. Look at the re-attack there.
Feldman so quick underneath.
You can see the coaching staff for VTECH said, we scouted that. That little sweep single to the right. Locking of the fingers.
This is where a takedown here would be big, right? If you were Feldman. So Catka has secured the riding time point, but a takedown would take the lead.
That's why a three-point takedown makes all the difference in the world. Feldman's got to continue to go. And Hunter Catka cannot relax here. He's got to continue to stay focused, keep that arm down, and Feldman's got to shoot. He's got to shoot here. There's a shot. Did he get it? The freshman, the mental lapse, the freshman. What a gutsy win by the freshman. The mental lapse right there. We showed it. Ohio State has shown it all match long. They keep wrestling. What a gritty, mentally tough win by Nick Feldman. Wow. He wasn't panicked. He went back to the shot. He does it. Low single, low single. I know it. That's what I do. And he hit it. He kept shooting and got it. Oh, what a gritty win. kind of just like what's happened all match for Ohio State. They wrestled a very good match. All of their guys wrestled through positions. Even matches they lost, they kept wrestling hard. They came in here and looked really, really sharp.
Nick Feldman puts the exclamation point on the victory for Ohio State.